All right. Hi. Back in Gettysburg again. This is my 5th day. I'm going to try to talk to people about animals. So I'm set up by the Dave Wills house again. Got the inn in the background and the blue and gray. It's a pretty big restaurant in town here. So it's pretty windy. So I'm set up in a different spot today, over on the side, instead of with my stuff out. So there's a lot of people out today. The weather's really nice. Should be able to get some good conversations. How you doing? Can I ask you some questions?
We're going to shop around.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave that sitting there. So I went to Veg Fest in Lancaster the other day. That was really cool. I met some people from some different groups. The Humane League was there. So I'm going to sign up and do some activism with them. They got different campaigns. If you're not familiar with them, you should check them out. You just send emails to like corporate businesses. So it's a different kind of outreach. Got some really good food from a bunch of different vendors.
I don't know, what do you want? Do you want to go over to that one next thing, or do you want to...
How you doing? Can I ask you some questions? They're talking about where they're going to go eat. A lot of people are trying to figure that out when they're walking around here. Now it's not as windy as it was a little bit earlier. I guess as the time goes by, this shade's going to get smaller and smaller. So I might have to move because I don't want to be standing in the sun. And it was really busy when I was setting up and all the foot traffic died. And there were some guys doing some tree work around the corner. They were running a wood chipper. That was really loud. But I think they might be done for now. Hopefully they just pack up and leave. How you doing? Can I ask you a few questions?
No.
I got my Rob Zombie shirt on today. As far as I know, he's vegan. He might just be like plant-based, but I'm not sure. If you know if he's vegan or not, put it in the comments. Yeah, there's a couple of like key people that I thought that was really cool that I found out were like vegan or plant-based. And Rob Zombie was one, and then Lewis Hamilton was another. I watched Formula One. I was kind of a Lewis Hamilton fan for a little while. She seemed like she was in a rush. How you doing? How you doing? Can I ask you a few questions?
What's that?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
All right, thank you. You mind being in my video?
I guess. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. So my first question is, how do you feel about animals?
And so, you know, the family it was farm raised,
Right.
and so fond of.
Right.
Got
Yeah.
a couple cats in the house.
Yeah. So you have a couple pets.
Yes.
Would you agree that they have like their own personalities? And,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, they can feel like pain and love and.
And their own perspectives on what they're going to do or not do, what they want to do.
Yeah.
They're totally independent souls.
Right. Yeah. So how do you feel about like cows and pigs and chickens?
Well, okay, so now we're going to go a different end of from what is a pet and what is livestock.
Right.
You know that we have developed, you know, for food.
Yeah.
All right, and so I mean, obviously, I still want to see those animals because again, farm raised.
Right.
You know, treated humanely, but we understand that the end result is going to be, you know, beef or bacon.
Yeah. Right. So do you think that they still have their own personalities and everything, just like
So
a pet?
much,
Like,
you know. Okay, so cows not as much as others. All right, but in some cases,
you mean like dogs and cats, or like?
pigs are almost as smart as them.
Right. Okay.
Got good thought on that. You know,
Yeah.
good thoughts on it. You know, so where are you going?
So, like, do you think that those animals deserve rights? Do you think that it's okay that even if we treat them humanely, that we still take their lives?
Yes, I think that is in fact because that's what we developed them for. All right, and so you know, I'm going to you know treat them right. All right, you know, your horse might last for 30 years. You always want to treat it right, and then when it doesn't, you still when it can't do what it's supposed to do, you still want to feed it.
Right.
All right. Okay. So, you know, in that respect is how they're treated as alive, and again too, when we come to the point of taking their life, to do that as humanly as possible.
Right.
Okay. So.
Yeah. Did you know that most pigs are killed in gas chambers?
Well, okay. So I wasn't aware of that fact. All right, and I would have to, you know, look some of these up on how these things happen.
Yeah.
You know, and ways or whatever. And I'm not really going to debate those points. You know, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, do your own research. That's the whole point. I'm just out here asking some questions, trying to get people to do their own research and think
I would say
about
this
it.
too. Let's go to pets for a second.
Yeah.
In the town of Gettysburg, over on Queen Street, okay, which is near Appalachian Brewing Company, is Forever Love Rescue.
Right.
It's a no-kill rescue, all right, and it's entirely volunteer funds.
Right.
All right, so as you go on this thing, you know, I recommend there, you know, and funds for them, you know, to help them out.
Yeah.
You know, again, all volunteers. And any given week, they may find homes for 5 or 6 cats.
Right. All right. Great.
So
awesome.
Thanks. You know, stay in the shade and have fun.
If you want any information there.
I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you.